dear traders, in this video we'll discuss what preceded the rise in oil prices in recent days. We'll also analyze the state of the Russian ruble and make some forecasts about it. Stay with us. In the course of yesterday's session, oil posted notable gains and managed to reach recent local highs. The oil market has already made two unsuccessful attempts to move higher. The first factor to weigh on the market is the decision made by Saudi Arabia to cut its crude selling prices. Besides, the lack of clarity regarding the future of oil demand also pushes the prices down. There is no evidence that crude supply will continue to recover, so oil has no drivers for growth. Therefore, a new pullback from the local high is very likely today. Meanwhile, the report published by the American Petroleum Institute on Wednesday showed a bigger than expected decline in the U.S. crude inventories last week. Oil stockpiles dropped by 2.88 million barrels compared to the previous fall of 4.04 million barrels a week earlier. Brent crude has been holding in the range between $70 and $73.5 per barrel for 7 days in a row. The accumulation process is quite obvious now, so the trading strategy for Brent remains the same. It's better to wait for a breakout of either of the channel boundaries. Brent is unlikely to move lower in the near term and is expected to reach the level of $73 per barrel. As for WTI, it's currently trading at $68.20 per barrel. At the same time, oil quotes are still moving within a sideways channel. A possible range for WTI is seen between $67 and $70 a barrel. Market participants can expect a breakout near these levels. Meanwhile, the US dollar has bounced off the resistance level of 73.50 against the Russian ruble to return to the area of 73.15. However, there is still no indication that the greenback has been overbought. In this case, traders should wait until the price breaks through the resistance zone. After that, it will be possible to consider long positions on the pair. If the price holds above 73.50, the pair may then head for the levels of 74 and 74.40. An alternative scenario is possible if the price consolidates below 73 rubles per dollar. The weakening of the Russian ruble against the euro followed the same scenario as with the US dollar. First, the euro-ruble pair pulled back from the resistance of 87 and then returned to the area of 86.50. The pullback was quite deep, which may indicate the resumption of the downtrend. If the price settles below 86.40, this scenario will be confirmed. Until then, the euro-ruble pair still has a chance to return to the previous resistance level. Analysts predict gloomy prospects for the ruble. On Wednesday, the data on the inflation rate in Russia was published when trading had already closed. The report showed that inflation rose from 6.5% to 6.7%, so the chances are high that the Central Bank of Russia will raise its key rate tomorrow. The thing is that the current state of the Russian economy is far from perfect. Therefore, the tightening of the monetary policy may harm the economy and weaken the Russian currency. And that is all for now. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.